Dear students, welcome to video series on object-oriented programming with Java. Today we are going to cover exception handling with try and catch. We'll learn how to handle exceptions in Java programming language. Hello, I'm your instructor Shilpa and we'll be talking about how to handle exceptions in Java. Java provides a mechanism to handle exceptions in your program. Whenever you write program, you never think about the situations which may give rise to certain conditions that are not beyond the reach of the programmer. Like, what if the user enters the denominator 0? What if the file is not found? What if the index is not present? These all situations are going to give rise to what is known as an exception. Let us now think about a theoretical definition of exception. Exception is an unwanted or unexpected event that occurs during the execution of the program. Exceptions occur at the time of execution, and due to exception, the normal flow of execution of the program gets disturbed and you will have abnormal termination of your program with exception. Let us see how to handle exceptions in Java. There are 5 keywords that will help you in handling exceptions: try, catch, throw, throws, and finally. With these keywords, you can handle the exceptions in Java programming language. Let us now see how to create exception handling in case of Java. How to catch the exception. Exception handling starts with the try block. The try block contains the statements that may give rise to exception. The try block is followed by a catch block which is going to handle the exceptions. The try block may also be followed by finally. So you may have a try block followed by try, catch and finally. Try block may have both or may have any one of finally and catch block. Let us see the syntax of try. Try followed by the statements that are capable of giving exceptions. Then comes the catch block. So in case of catch, you are going to have the exception object and you will write the statements corresponding to exception handling. You will decide how to handle the exceptions by writing the statements that may describe the error message. You may even have more than one catch blocks in a single try block. So whenever exception arises, the corresponding catch block gets executed. The syntax of try catch in Java is try followed by statements that are going to give rise to error and catch followed by the exception handling mechanism. The exception type object is important because if a matching exception object is found, then only the exception gets handled. Otherwise, again it will be handled by the system and it again results in abnormal termination of your program. Let us now look at one example. Say here is a program wherein we are carrying out a division of one number with other and she is having successful execution. Why? Because the user is entering proper values. The denominator is the non-zero value and therefore we are having a successful execution. Let us see the second version of the same one. Now consider that for the same program, suppose someone entered a 0. What will happen? She is very much irritated. Why? Because now in this case we don't know how to find out division by 0 and that gives rise to what is known as exception. We'll be talking about exception handling in the upcoming demonstration part of this video.